Jess Holloway here. I currently have a master's that I can no longer use. So while we see how life plays out, let's talk some Disney. What would you do, Disney version? So I was on the bus heading back to the resort one night after a day in the park, and I met 3 young adults that were here from the UK. They were talking about just the differences between the US and where they're from, and then we got to talking about their experience at Disney. They said they had been here for 2 weeks, and so I was like, 2 weeks? Like, as a Disney planner, as a travel agent, I know how much Disney costs. And I was like, okay. I was like, 2 weeks. I'm like, that's a long time. I was like, how does that even work in your family? And I was like, that's awesome. I was like, I would love to be at Disney 2 weeks. There's no way, like, what we do that our family could afford to be at Disney 2 weeks. And the daughter says, oh, well, my parents refinanced their house so that we could come here for 2 weeks. And I was like, what? I was like, no way. And so they talked a little bit more about how, like, it was their dream vacation. Their parents wanted to make it happen. And so that's what they did. They refinanced their house. And then as I was farther on in my trip, I talked to a couple other people where they were like, just the different financial decisions they made so that they could make Disney happen. One family, they put it all on a credit card, said they couldn't afford to go to Disney, so they put it on their credit card. And then another family kind of took out a loan. And so my question today is, what would you do? Would you do something like that, like refinance your house or put it on credit cards or anything like that? For us, we use a credit card when we go, but not because we don't have the money. It's because, like, nowadays you get so many points and, like, incentives to put it on the card first and then pay it off. And so I know a lot of people do that, but I was just kind of wondering, what would you do to take your family on a trip? It may not be Disney. It may be, like, whatever your dream vacation is. Would you be willing to refinance your house? Would you take out a loan? Would you put it on cards? Like, what do you do, or what would you be willing to do to go to your dream destination? I know for us, if we don't have it, we don't do it. And a lot of people are like that, but a lot of people are also like, we want to make those memories. And I could see why people do it. I watch the excitement of my kids, and we've gone multiple years in a row, so it's not like it's a new place for them, but just the excitement of them going, I'm like, I could see where parents are like, yep, we're doing this, we're making it happen. So that's my question for you today. What would you do? How far would you go to make your dream vacation a reality? So leave a comment and let me know what you're willing to do to go on vacation.